Hello, welcome all. I'm Regina Barboza, the interim executive director of Newark Arts, and we power the arts and culture in the city of Newark. Happy to partner with our friends at Red Bull on this amazing occasion where we have brought together uh, New Jersey player, New Jersey Devils player PK Subban and local artist, muralist Yasmin de Jesus to do the wonderful art that you see in front of you that started out as a single mural and now wraps this building and really creates a destination and highlights a really crucial community asset, which is this recreation center named for Sharp James and Ken Gibson. And we're very proud. Newark Arts has a program called Art Source, which partners together to bring in collaborative work that enlivens the city and places local artists' work and installations into new developments, new building. But again, Red Bull approached us, and we're pleased to deliver after months and months of planning, project directing. And I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the Art Source team, which is Lauren LeBeau Craig of our team, as well as Rebecca. Where's Rebecca? Hey, Rebecca, who always brings the magic in terms of bringing community and arts together. And so we're thrilled to have this installation up and running. We think it, as a community project, bringing in youth to help paint along with PK and Yasmin to do these amazing murals really has a lot of impact when you have young people, the hockey team from one of the high schools coming and painting shoulder to shoulder with PK. These and so they can see kind of the dream come true in PK, even though he's Canadian, we've adopted him. And once you're in Newark, you're of Newark. So we're very pleased, and we're very pleased. See, I think even from the planes, they can see these murals, and that just blows my mind. But also, we would be remiss if we didn't thank all of our city partners, Mayor Ras Baraka, the city department that Director Council runs, Parks, Recreations, and Culture, are the wonderful, wonderful, esteemed Fayemi Shakur, who is the Arts and Culture Director, and also Mr. Ortiz, who runs the center. So there are a lot of partners who came together to make this happen. This just doesn't happen by accident, and so we're very glad to be intentional about making this happen. And it took us a while to find the right spot, but I think this is the right spot, and the community can look at this and be inspired and impacted by this for years to come. Thank you. And it's my pleasure now to introduce the man of the hour, one of many men of the hour, PK.
Thank you. First of all, I'm very, very excited to be here. I want to thank Red Bull as one of my partners, playing professional hockey for 13 years. I've had relationships, different marketing, partnerships, all this stuff, but this has got to be one of the most special moments in my career to be able to do something like this that's authentic not only to me and my profession and what I do, but to the person that I am and where I come from, to be able to give back in this way. There's a lot of ways I can give back, whether it's to sick kids, hospital foundations, all that stuff, but to be able to give back to a community, to people and kids that look like me, that come from the same background, were brought up the same way, this really, really means a lot to me. Yasmin is amazing. She's amazing. Her whole team, you guys are amazing. This mural's awesome. I think that the mural, first of all, when you look at it, it's easy to say it represents hope. I don't like to be hopeful. I think that the time is now. What it represents is that you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be. You don't have to hope to be that person. You can go out and do it, and nothing's going to stand in your way. But you have to believe it first. And if that means that myself and Yasmin have created a pathway for people to see the belief, then I'm all for that. So to be a part of this, and to have the support of the mayor, to have the support of the community of Newark means a lot to me. Someone who's, like I said, I'm not from here. I'm not from the United States, from Canada, but have ingrained myself in the community here. Every day I drive down Broad Street. I see all the people here. I see the community, and I want to be a part of that in a positive way. And I think this is a great start, not just for the short term, but for the long term. So thank you to everybody for your support once again. Red Bull, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, Yasmin's a real superstar. Thank you. Yasmin.
Thank you. I'll just leave it there. But yeah.
You can even hold it if you want. You want to hold it?
Yeah, sure. Let me hold this. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just want to first thing thank God for just giving me strength to work on this and go through the process. I also just want to thank PK, Red Bull, Newark Arts for this opportunity, and PK for choosing me as the artist. I want to thank my assistant muralist, Matthew Rolling, and Matthew Purfoy and Malcolm Rolling. And last but not least, as Snoop Dogg would say, I want to thank myself for putting in the hard work, believing in myself, and going through this whole thing and sticking through it. We had some hard days, we had some rainy days. We really, we had a paint shortage. Thank you to Rebecca, for my project manager, for just helping through the whole thing and supplying those materials and getting that all to us. It was definitely one of the most challenging projects that I worked on, but that's why I really wanted to emphasize Newark Strong, because if there's something I know about Newark is that we're strong people, we're resilient, we get the job done, and that's what I wanted to do. And through this project, even through its challenges, I kept looking at how strong Newark has made me, how strong the people are here, and I know that together, and that's the name of the mural, Stronger Together. Together we can accomplish anything, we can reach for the stars. And I feel like with this mural I was able to live that and feel that for myself. And so I'm just thankful for the experience and for all of you who participated and are here to celebrate this beautiful day.
I got it there. He's good with the stick and the mic. And so he's versatile. And we definitely want to thank PK, Red Bull, and all of you for coming out today and sharing in this fabulous work. I'm not going to speak too much about it because the CEO of the city, our mayor, is here with us. Let's give him a hand. He is a premier artist in his own right. And so we will let him dive into that. But on behalf of the Department of Recreation, Cultural Affairs, and Senior Services, when ArtSource and Rebecca and Newark Arts came with this marvelous idea, it was a simple yes for us because we understand the need and necessity for partnership, but we also understand the drive that we have to create a space for our artists in the city, and more importantly for the young people who can be able to see themselves in something more than just the streets. And so there was a collaborative effort that was put to part through so many partners, even NJ Hockey, who found it not robbery to come and bring their kids out and make them a part of this, and all of the kids who take part in the programs in this recreational facility, to our department, to these artists, and to our Newark alumnus from Arts High School. That's the best way to do it, by engaging our young people to be able to come back and give back. And so again, we are grateful and thankful to all of you to come out to see this unveiling, this marvelous work. And at this time, we're going to bring up the mayor of the city, Mayor Raz J. Baraka.
Thank you. I was afraid you guys were going to be finished by the time I pulled up. I appreciate y'all hanging out for me. This says a lot in one mural. Art is incredibly important. So first, I just want to thank all of the partners who helped make this day real. The artists, Red Bull, Newark, Recreation Department of Recreation and Cultural Affairs, Senior Services, everybody who, made this real. One, I think the mural speaks for itself. I think Yasmin did an outstanding job. I see she threw Afro Latina in there up there. You see that, right? That's real. That's important. And that's what art is supposed to do. It speaks, right? It speaks volumes to what the city is about, the diversity of this community. It also beautifies the neighborhood at the same time. But art is culture, is development, is education. It is an opportunity to raise revenue. It is all kind of things. And when we begin to understand that, that's how when the city is fully transformed and we understand the importance of art. The interesting thing is, when people go to New York City for arts and events and all kind of things, block streets off. There's a street blocked off every other day in New York City. We do that. We try to do it in Newark. People up in arms. Why are they doing this? The same people who say why they doing this, they hanging out at the street fair in New York. Going to art, looking at murals in Philadelphia. We just don't expect Newark to do those things. So I'm excited that we get to compete with Philadelphia, compete with New York City. We have some of the best artists in this area right here, and it's time for us to showcase them. So I'm incredibly happy about this. Plus, hockey in Newark is real. It's about time for us to understand that Newark is a hockey city, right? Everybody got football, basketball, baseball. We got a little bit of hockey. It's all good. And we're going to make sure that everybody in every ward understands that when you're in Newark, you got to learn how to play hockey too. That's serious, right? We got to learn how to play basketball and hockey. That's how we going with it. Football and hockey, right? So this is great. It says, like I said, it says so much for us. I'm just glad to be down here. Hopefully people will get to stop and look at this when they drive by. And it inspire other people to put paintings up. My father used to say when we was younger, because I was a graph dude too, he used to say, people write on the walls because the walls are ignorant. It took me a minute to understand what he was talking about, but just that they're not saying anything. The walls are not saying anything. And this wall says a whole hell of a lot. So thank you to everybody who made this possible today.